John McCain came out with a bold new proposal that is read as another Hail Mary pass during the last debate. He said, all right, I got a proposal to buy all the bad mortgages in the country. And I heard it and I thought, well, I didn't comment on it because I thought internally I must be misunderstanding it. He couldn't have meant that. And then I waited until there was clarity on it, and now there's clarity on it. He meant it, and he's an idiot. Okay, let me explain the program, and then I will back up my statements with not just economists, but McCain's own economists. The plan is he's going to buy every bad mortgage in the country. The government's going to buy under his plan. So they don't mean for the banks. They don't mean a bailout for the banks. They're trying to appeal to you, right? So if you have a bad mortgage, they're going to buy it. Everyone in the country? That's crazy. Like that price tag begins at $300 billion, but no one knows where it'll end. And as one of the economists, his own economist pointed out, he's like, well, and get this, the guy who pointed this out is from the American Enterprise Institute. These are the neocons. Okay? They're like, even they think this is mental. They're like, but did you think about this? If you start buying all the quote-unquote bad mortgages where people can't afford to pay their mortgages anymore if they're being foreclosed, etc., then everyone will pretend they have a bad mortgage. They'll stop making their mortgage payments. They'll go, oh, I can't pay it. Now buy my house at an inflated price. Because these prices are inflated. And McCain is saying we're going to buy them at the price that you have your mortgage at. So you bought a house for $700,000, now it's worth $600,000. He said, don't worry, I'm going to pay you $700,000 for that house. Well, the guy from the American Enterprise Institute said, and for the first time I agree with someone from AEI, he said, well, then everybody's going to stop making their mortgage payments and you're going to have to buy every house in the country. Now, look, that might be a bit of an overstatement because not everybody's houses, some people have houses worth a lot more than their mortgages, and maybe there will be a way that you could avoid cheating the system, etc. But it's a very legitimate concern that people are going to want to get in on this, benefit, if you will, right? The second part of it is it doesn't make any sense. So you're telling everybody, hey, don't pay the right price for your house. If you've overpaid, the market won't correct it. You won't have to pay the consequences for it. We'll just bail every homeowner in the country out. It's madness. It's sheer madness. And they didn't think this through. As usual, McCain threw a Hail Mary. He's like, I don't know, we'll pay for all the bad mortgages. And he said it in the middle of the debate. And now let's get to the point where we quote his own economists. First of all, earlier I read a story about Democratic economists, Republican economists, independent economists saying, what? No, he can't mean this. This is crazy. It doesn't make any sense. They called it half-baked. It seems like he thought of it like off the top of his head, and then a single economist would have to sit him down and go, yeah, that plan makes no sense. So, but now I'm not going to bother reading those. I'm just going to read, these are the guys that McCain earlier in the campaign said, these are the economists that back me. They say that my plans are smart and they're going to vote for me over Obama. You see them? They're great. So a reporter went and called them. They found only one person out of his, how many did he have, 100 or 300? Out of the hundreds of economists that he put on that list, only one agreed to this new idea. Here are the quotes of the others. Robert Haidt, a professor at Indiana University School of Law, quote, this is just political gamesmanship. This bill is wildly overambitious in trying to rescue home buyers from the downturn in real estate appreciation. Its costs would never end. I will wind up voting for McCain, but this is ridiculous. So why are you going to vote for McCain? Right? But he's just admitting that I'm going to vote for the guy with the ridiculous plan. Right. Here's number two. George Vixinis, retired professor of economics at Georgetown University. Quote, even though I support McCain, I think this is an ill-considered program. This was something to get press time and face time, and that is a problem with our political system. This was done as a soundbite without analysis. Without analysis. Economist number three. This is Don Booth, professor of economics at Chapman University. Quote, this is part of the larger plan to reward people who made mistakes. There is nothing in the plan to prevent people from continuing to do dumb things. If we reward bad behavior, we will get more bad behavior. Almost to the man, every single one of them is basically saying, this plan is stupid. ridiculous, completely unworkable.